Chamber of Chills, number 10, July 1953. Welcome, mortals, to the Chamber of Chills, where darkness reigns and terror awaits. Tonight's tale, Room of Mystery, will test your sanity. Enter a realm where dimensions collide, worlds converge, and unspeakable horrors lurk. Join us, if you dare, as we delve into the abyss of madness. Robert Jackson's desperate plea echoes through the night. I was in that room. It exists. But will anyone believe him? As Captain Wilson investigates, the lines between reality and insanity blur. Together, they uncover the shocking truth, a portal to another world. Will they survive the terror within, or will they succumb to the abyss? Find out in Room of Twisted Mystery, a chilling journey into the unknown. Will you dare to enter?
But I tell you, I was in it. I'm not crazy. There is such a room. The police looked at Robert Jackson. They watched the beads of perspiration pop out on his forehead. They watched his hands nervously finger his tie. "This guy is shot," mumbled Captain Wilson to himself. Crouching over Jackson, Wilson continued the questioning. "Now, look, let's start from the beginning. You went into the library, got yourself a book, and went into a room marked Reading Room. Okay, we got that much. Now for the part that seems to give us a little trouble. You sat in that room reading your book for about 10 minutes, right? Yes. Then it happened. There was a flash, a blinding, blasting flash, and I saw them, a horde of them. They were chanting something about needing more humans to fill their ranks. The fire, the smell, it was awful. Easy, Jackson. Don't go into a nosedive again. So that's your story, eh? Well, listen, we've finally combed the library from top to bottom, and we can't find any such room. But I tell you, there is. You've got to find it. If you don't, many innocent people will disappear into a world of horror. Hold on, Jackson. During this whole verbal mess-up, you never told us how you got away. Must I tell you? Isn't it enough that I warn you? How did you get away? I didn't. The men in the room shuffled their feet. This was the clincher. That's right, I didn't. I have to go back. You see, those monsters threatened to kill my family if I fought them. They will only spare my family if I return. And I must. I don't know what to say, sighed Wilson. You're a top scientist. We've got to see that you're safe. But I don't mind telling you, this whole business sounds crazy to me. Insane or not, it's true. Somehow, inhabitants from another plane, another dimension have managed to contact us. Apparently, their world is on the verge of being destroyed, and they need us to replenish them. I, because of my training, probably fit into their scheme of salvation. Why you, Captain Wilson, might be next. After all, you have had experience in organization and planning. It was a hard pill for the police to swallow. It sounded fantastic, yet they just couldn't call a leading scientist mad. That night, Captain Wilson and Robert Jackson returned to the library. I don't know if this'll work or not, Jackson, but it's the only way we can find out. Show me where you think that room is. The two figures melted into the silent blackness of the library. Amidst the towering bookshelves containing the histories of past civilizations, they felt as if they were in another world. Here, Captain, shine your light over here. The white beam waded through the shadows and punched out a door which had written on it, Reading Room. They went in. Let's sit down. All we can do is wait. Jackson's face was a mask of tension. Wilson put the flashlight out. Then it happened. The room exploded into a whirlpool of swirling light. Worlds were contacting each other. The chanting began. A whirring, bone-chilling voice slowly lifted itself above the commotion. Two men sat riveted to their seats. You have returned. Your family shall be spared. The other mortal with you is wanted also. We have need of him. You will now come with us, both of you. Captain Wilson, calling on all his remaining strength, tore himself loose of the hypnotic trance he had lapsed into. He ripped his revolver out and began to pump bullet after bullet into the blinding light which whirled in front of him. Good Lord, they have no effect. Of course not, mortal. We are of another world. This is just the first of our attacks. More will follow. We know all about your world through our observation discs, which you have called flying saucers. KK. Nothing was left. All was quiet and deserted in the library.